Okay, so we'll begin by filling out the project summary page first. So we go here and click the project summary page. First of all, we'll put in the contact information. Say some oil corp, their phone number, email, and you can fill it out for all of them. For the consultant, whoever you're reporting to, the operations manager, and then you can put in the well information. So we'll go some horizontal well, 10 of 1, 1 of 1, 10 west of 2. Select what kind of well it is, horizontal, vertical, or directional. So let's go directional this time. Surface location, well license number 123456, well type, oil and gas, province Alberta, field, whatever field. So ground 600, KB 605, something like that. And then you can put in all the other project information. Start date, spud date. I'm not going to fill all this out. And then you can also fill out the depths and dimensions information here. So the TVD could be like 1000 meters. Oh, the surface hole size, main hole size, and all those things. So as soon as I exit out of here, you will see that all the sheets on this program will auto-populate. So the well name, the UWI, the contact information here. So the zeros that you see are the information that I didn't put in. So the guy in the field can fill out the operations at 6 o'clock, 24-hour summary, what they did that day, and then here he can break it down hour by hour. So say from 0 to 0800 for 8 hours they waited on sunlight or whatever, and then from 0800 to 10 o'clock for 2 hours they rig up. So whatever they want to put in, they can put in detailed comments here. The next step that we're going to do is go to the mud report. So in the mud report, as you can see, we fill out all the products here. So say barite, kaolinite, whatever. So whatever you put here comes to the daily report page by itself. So barite, kaolinite, and then all the field person has to do is put in the quantity used that day. So say this was used 12, this was used 10. We go back to the mud report, and this information is auto-populated here as well, 12 and 10. So say the price per unit is 100 and 100. It will automatically calculate these prices, adjust the inventory from the initial inventory, and it will also update this cost summary page. So you have a day-to-day cost summary page for all of your expenses. So the surface rentals and the drilling fluid are already there, and then the field supervisor or the drilling engineer can fill out the rest of it. And at the bottom here it gives you a summary for that day, summary total for that one service, and a cumulative cost to that day. So the next page we're going to look at is the rental summary. So say you rent something like say a pump, a trailer, and something else. So the day rate for this one is $10, this one is $20, this one is $30. So for the days that you use the equipment, you just highlight it and it will automatically keep adding it. So 4 days, $40. So say I use this one this day, and this day, $60. And I use this one this day, and this day. That's $90. So it will tell you the total for each day, for each service. And then once you go to the cost summary page, it'll tell you total how much you spent on your surface rentals. So next we'll go to the surface casing tally. So the intermediate and production casing tallies are exactly the same. So here the main thing that you gotta input is what your measured depth is. So say our measured depth is 1200 meters. So you run a joint in that's say 10 meters tall, and then you select whether the joint is in the pipe or not, in the hole or not, I mean. So you can put in all your joints here, 12 meters, 13 meters, 10 meters. So you notice that this 1200 is not changing because I haven't told the program yet that whether these joints were run into the hole or not. So let's say this one was run, so I'll select this. It means this one was set at 1190. So let's say we didn't run this one 12 meters, and then we went straight to the 13 meter one. So it will take the 1190 and subtract 13 from it, and that's where the top of this joint is, at 1177 meters. So once the field guy has used up all 60 spaces provided here, all he has to do is click add more joints, and it will give you another 30 here. So he can continue as much as he wants. The next one is the liner tally, which is basically the same concept. You put in what you're running, the OD, the ID, the length, and then you select whether it's set or not, and then it'll give you the total length here. Next, this is a simple bit summary page. Nothing too special here, just you put in all your bit information here. So once you're done for the day, so when you go to the next day, all you gotta do is create new day here. You press this button. As you see here, this says day 1. You go to create new day, and everything is cleared up. The only thing that stays is cumulative cost to that day. The daily cost that you spent on day 2, because we put in some rental and things like that, it's showing us here. And it clears automatically the daily comments, the operations at 600 hour, 24-hour summary, so things like that, it will automatically clear, as well as the mud additives for that day. So yeah, with that I'll conclude this video. If you guys have any comments, please, or suggestions, please feel free to give me any comments and suggestions. Thank you.